Well, it's time for some more Skyrim. I should hopefully have fixed some of the issues from last time. The main issue that I think I've partly fixed is people's face gen data missing, giving them just a completely brown or completely black face. Which, while the other parts of their body weren't, looks a bit weird. On, like, my Murder Orphan follower, kinda looked alright. You could see it as just him being badly scarred or something on his face, maybe a burn. Yeah, he's apparently not supposed to have that. So, that's good, isn't it? But yeah. Turns out that bug was mostly with the characters from this interesting NPCs mod, I think it was. Yeah, this
Anything
guy
you
I
need?
found is from interesting NPCs, and he doesn't have a broken face. Well, let's have a talk.
Greetings, stranger. The name's Yormir, and I'm at your service. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Perhaps you need your boots shined, or your tunic washed, or need a letter delivered?
Yeah, we've got this little man who I don't know much about. He apparently wants to help out in whatever way he can, but yeah, he's definitely trying to sell himself pretty hard. He does sound kind of desperate.
But I am desperate. It's mostly because people only offer a few septums for my services. Oh, I get it. You mean my desperation is why they offer me so little.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. I wouldn't think people would pay for a service from someone who seems desperate, except from out of pity or something, and they wouldn't offer him much.
Wow, you're really wise, stranger. Can I be your apprentice? I'll cook and clean, and craft potions to heal your wounds.
I mean, I like the idea of having another friend
Really?
to follow along.
I'll do everything you ask. Just say the word.
Oh dear. Yeah, you're just on your own? Like, what's going on with you?
I'm
What's
of
your
age,
story?
and a man grown. I can grow whiskers on my cheeks just like any old Nord. People treat me differently because of my station, but they still respect me as a man, which is more than I could say for my father.
Okay.
The last time I saw the old toad, all he did was bark orders and gripe. He complained my pheasant roast was overcooked. He nearly slapped me when I poured his beer and left a less than frothy head. And then he berated me the entire time I cleared his table.
That, yeah, doesn't sound like the best kind of situation.
Yeah,
no.
but at least when he's eating he keeps his mouth shut. The worst part is afterward, when he starts spouting racist nonsense.
Ah,
Elves poisoning our food.
they're
Elves
really
stealing
trying to
our
get me
children.
to not like...
And don't tell them there's a
The
difference
father.
between the elven races, let alone Altmer and Thalmor. They're all Thalmor maggots to him. Listening to the old man makes me ashamed to call myself a Nord.
Right, okay. Stop maggots by comparing them to Falmore. No. No, don't say that. But I'm assuming your mother wasn't really present much.
My mother is a kind woman.
No?
She always compliments me on my meals and tells me how proud she is to have me for a son. That's its own dilemma. When even I can tell my potage has no flavor, it's tough to appreciate the kindness of her words. While lies of deceit are born as spiders and die as flies, white lies can wilt like a rose and leave nothing but thorns.
I mean, I doubt your father is ashamed of him, really. I think he's just lashing out. But yeah, any other family?
Just one, a sister. A real snobby bitch and obsessed with gold. Saving it, to be precise, which would be fine if she had a sense of humor about it. Whenever we went to the market in Whiterun, she'd always harass the vendors until they gave her a discount, just to make her leave.
He's got an
Poor
interesting
Carlotta.
family.
Here she was, trying everything in her power to feed her children, and my sister shakes her down for every last septum. When we left, I told my sister if there was one thing she didn't need any amulet or potion for, it was to become a master of cheap craft. That pretty much severed whatever relationship we had. My sister holds a grudge as tight as she holds her coin purse.
So, it sounds then like you've kind of just run away.
And I've had enough of
Yeah.
talking about them, as it were. At least to anyone who isn't a patron.
I mean, you know what? I'm happy to have you follow me about.
Looks like you got someone already. I'm more of a one-person pack mule. Two is a bit too much.
As much as I like Murder Orphan, I'll need to get rid of him, but before we take you with me, is there something you're wanting out of this? Are you out here looking for anything?
Thinking about my next battle, I'm entering the fall forest when a Spriggan emerges from the trees. Her form is beautiful, and we stop to admire each other before I unsheath my weapon.
Ah,
Her body glows with bundles of light, as if a group of torch
He's
bugs
quite
dance inside her
romantic.
hollowed chamber. It's a frame made of solid oak, flesh stronger than any shield. But it has a weakness. I reach for my wine bottle, and I can almost see her wooden mouth twist into a smile. Then she realizes. As I tilt the bottle, the substance inside is viscous, moving with the consistency of oil. Her fears are confirmed when I pour it on my blade, as Spriggans fear only fire.
okay. Some kind of, like, fiery thing. I'm assuming pour oil on, set fire to it.
Papas isn't too friendly to
Speak.
strangers,
Thing.
but you seem alright.
Just
Thank you,
leave
Kid,
me
but
my
yeah, I'm
tools.
gonna
The rest is
I'm gonna
yours.
take away that axe I gave you. 'Cause I have a feeling I'm getting a new companion. Take that orcish bow. I'll take the armor that I bought him, because he's not using it at all. Which is kind of fair. Kind of fair. I really have a lot of these heal lover scrolls. Staff of fireballs. Yeah. Take that. Take your hood. Apart from that, I'll leave you with your fur collar. It does suit you. It does. Take a torch as well. Because, I mean, that's like his whole identity. Well,
Your loss.
as much as I like racist Murder Orphan, I'd rather not have
I heard Luke and
racist
Young
murder
today
with
about
me.
a thief breaking into a store.
Yeah, come with
To
me, please.
oblivion
Being
and
honest.
back again.
You seem like a
My
decent soul.
father is
Right?
Alvor, the blacksmith.
Let me just
The
give you
name's
some
yours.
beer.
And I'm just the man for the job.
Oh, that's more things appearing. Okay.
Not a problem.
Perfect.
Like I
That's true.
said, just think of me as a two-legged pack mule, with a bit more charm.
I do like him. I do like him. He also comes with a book. Nice ring, apple, lockpick, dagger. He's got a bit to his name. He has some stuff that is his. But yeah, I would like to give you a single arrow. I'd also like to give you a bow. We probably want to leave him with that. It is empty, so it's not going to do anything. Give you this. Could you give him a great sword? Probably not. Probably not. Barbarian armor. Ooh. You know what? Sure. Sure. Have some boots, leather bracers. Give him a scaled helmet. Give him a mask. That looks kind of stupid. I'll give him a helmet. Mask looks very much stupid. You know what? I like that he's actually put on the stuff I've given him. It's not often people do that, you. And yeah, I think. Okay, is that Torturer's hood actually better than his helmet? No, it's not. It's not. That's fine. I can keep hold of it anyway. Apart from that, I don't think he needs anything else. He's pretty much kitted out now to be my follower.
Right behind you.
Yes, right behind me. Interesting sword.
You're new around here.
Did
so
I
I'll
leave
easy
my
on you.
pickaxe?
But don't get on my bad side.
I probably did. Well, I'll leave it be. Yeah, we're actually going to do a quest this time. Because I'm fed up of not doing
Look when I'm
quests.
choking a bandit. Find one, and I'll show you.
I'm going to miss your flirting dreams. Unless, are
Ain't
you still
used to
following me?
strangers here in Riverwood.
I think you might still be following me. Yeah, Reigns is still following me. You know what? That's fine. I'm not going to complain. It's up to him. What I want to do, probably,
away from me.
go into the inn.
She's already
If I
mine.
go into the inn, I can get a
Someday,
quest.
I'm going to forge my own sword.
You,
You in need of a
I
companion,
think, have a
friend?
missing face.
Well, then you're in luck.
I don't need you.
I reckon I've killed more men
Okay.
than there are minutes in a day.
I mean, sure? I'm gonna say hours and mud crabs. There
I'd
we
say
go.
you're right. I can count the mud crabs I've killed without using my toes. I'm not big on hurting such gentle creatures.
Gent, I've been killed by mud crabs before for just passing by. I mean, that's not really on them for being dangerous, but I was very weak. They have murdered me in the past, I'm pretty sure. At least on one occasion I can think of. But yeah, I'll leave you be. You seem like another companion. I'd rather have this guy. He's got a bit of a story too. He's got a bit of a story. Whether that's an interesting story, we'll have to find out, but he seemed like a decent guy.
Come on in.
Seems like a decent guy.
Warm drinks,
This is an
and warm
ode to
beds.
Skyrim's staunch protectors.
Hello Sven, I appreciate you doing music, but let me just like munch on cooked beef. There we go.
Imperials. We drink
Hello,
to our youth.
Orgnar.
We got rooms and
Any
food.
rumors?
Drink.
Anywhere
There
where I
have
can
been whispers.
go
A
do
boy
some
up in
help?
Windhelm, name of Aventus Aretino, been trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood.
Ah. So that's the Dark Brotherhood thing, which I could start.
Until next time.
I'll leave it be for now.
With Ulfric.
Got a range came inside as well. If he follows me outside, then he's definitely still following me. Which he shouldn't be. No, he seems to be staying in there for now. No, he's actually following me. Reigns, you...
What?
Yeah,
Death to criminal scum.
theft, criminal scum, yeah. Why are you still here? Why is he following me? I'm very confused. Alright. Last time I believe we did lose our horse up in the mountains. We could go try and find him. On the other hand, collecting a bounty, can do. Ask about things, do that. Speak to Jarl. There's a few things we can do. I'm firstly wanting to try find my horse now it's daytime. Because I do have a horse who should exist somewhere in this world. I mean, I kinda feel responsible for trying to find them and not let them just die in the wilderness. Do want to make sure I am quick saving as time goes by though. I don't want to end up having any more troubles with the game crashing and having to redo a fairly long journey. So I've had that a little bit last time. Not too much, but enough for it to be a bit of a concern. And yeah, the two of them aren't following me. I'm only supposed to have the one, but I guess Murder Orphan's got nothing better to do. when I did try and dismiss him, he said it was my loss. But I don't really feel like I'm missing out on anything. He seems to be very circumstantially going in the same direction as I am. Like, it's quite a coincidence, you know? But yeah, horse, I think slightly further up, then round this next corner, is where I thought I'd left them. But then they disappear, like, yeah, around the signpost. Where'd my horse be? So they've come down here, I got attacked by bandits, climbed off my horse to deal with them. I remember that. I wouldn't have, like, gone down here and then, while distracted, decided to go this way, would I? So that's the way I was meaning to go. I could see myself getting confused and leaving my horse over here somewhere. Horse? No horse? I have to say, it's seeming more like no horse. However, there's a man. Whoa.
The life of adventure and song is the life for us, eh, friend?
How are you doing out
Why,
here?
to perform for my common man, of course.
You're the
Why
bard I
should
came
only the
across before.
courts
Never
and
mind.
Inns of wealthy towns.
We'll leave them be. We'll leave them be. Okay, we want to go in that direction, apparently. Which is around Whiterun. Yeah. Whiterun as well as Windhill. It's fine. We can make our way over there. It's going to be a bit of a slow journey, but we can make it. And we'll do fine. We'll do fine. Just need to kinda hope that we find, like, our horse at some point. They wouldn't have, like, eaten my horse, would they? No, probably not. I'm really confused. I swear it, like, disappeared. If it died, I would have come across its corpse. So I'm assuming it ran off somewhere, and I don't know where it ran off, because maybe it was hit during combat, panicked, ran. I could see that happen. I don't entirely know if that's how horses work in this, but I could see that being how they work. I'll, like, grab a fist on my way. This game is nice looking. I know I've touched the graphics up slightly to make it look nicer, but I think there's a reason this game's lasted so long. Because, like, yeah, it's not the highest quality graphics ever, but it's nice. It really is. Like, just a few little mods to make the water look better. And look at that. That's quite nice. It's got little ripples in the water, making it actually look like water. We've got forests, which I believe have got a mod to add in some extra trees. Because yeah, the forests, there's a lot more trees than I think you'd have in the base game. So judging by what the mod said, I don't really know much about the forest base game. But it did say that it just more densely populated forests with trees. So I actually felt like there were forests. That was lovely. Yeah, I still have both of them following me. I do like how the man who's supposed to be following me, I've given some stuff and he's just running around shirtless.
I could have sworn he told me to hold on to some ore and metal we picked up on the road, but my sack is empty. Yes? Sure thing.
Does that mean
Take
he's
whatever you need.
losing things as he goes? No? Doesn't seem it. Alright. Okay.
Right behind you.
I can ask him to do stuff for me. I don't know what entirely that means. Because did say he can, like, cook, make potions, stuff like that. Do you reckon he's actually good at it? Or is that him just trying to sell himself with basic talents? So I am kind of curious. I might need to ask him, you know. see if he's anything to say. Also, that is a wolf. That's the wrong spell. That's literally a light I've got. Yeah, you do have my pickaxe and axe. I like how he's dual wielding them though. That's a nice touch. You were trying to use a bow and arrow, which makes sense. Why am I going up that way? I'm supposed to be going through here. Just taking a more direct route than I had initially intended. Yeah, we should have Whiterun in the distance. All of its low resolution glory, because things haven't popped up. You've got to love the draw distance things in games like this, just making it a bit weird. Not necessarily bad, but weird. Get a mace. I don't think we'll need a light too soon. We should be fine. Yeah, with any luck, our horse is in the stable. It's the only place I can think of him having disappeared to, other than where we've already checked. Not like down with that, don't I? Is it this making it so bright? Look at the webcam. Yeah, leave it like this. This looks like a good light line. It's also now raining, which is not ideal. My horse is not in the stable, and that's not great. It's not great, no. But all we need to do is go into the city, claim a bounty reward.
Do your good deed for the day.
I haven't planned on it. I was just running past her and she started talking to me. Has that me done my good deeds by ignoring her? I don't know. I don't know. She seems interesting though. I don't entirely know what the hell she's on about. I'm wondering if Reigns is just following me because I've never actually wrapped up his quest.
And any lawbreakers. I hope they squealed when you stuck them.
Thank you, Reigns.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
What's the matter?
Hey,
You can't stand the sight of a strong Nord woman?
I appreciate people talking to me, but I'm anti-socialist. I'm playing as Hod Tower, you know? And we've got Preacher Man. It's an interesting thing. One thing I do remember from what little of this game I have
they're
played
reforming
in the
the
past.
Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters.
Thing here.
Old fort near Riften. Might
Where
consider
is it?
joining it up
There it
myself.
is. Skeleton. It's an interesting one to just think. But yeah, skeleton under a bridge. I don't know if that's anything important. Oh! Thank you for the follow. I'm a bit confused by the username. But thank you, I guess. Okay, let's see. Does it sound like that's a great?
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots.
I quite like that, actually. It doesn't sound like it probably should, but I do quite like
One
that.
of the new servants?
Yeah, you.
I serve
I've got the
Jarl
bounty
Excellent.
contract done, yeah?
You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
And 100 gold? Sure.
Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Alright, that was the first of my quests I had on my list, now done. Like to rest, we're not going to do... We are going to go to Windhelm. Could go do Range's quests while we're up north. I don't know, it's not really north Windhelm, is it? Fishing, probably don't do that. You know what? Let's just stick on a few. So we want towels. We want Beaks of Jarl Pop. Come apparently finding a sword. That should be enough to do for now. I don't entirely know what quests are worth doing that I have. I know I've got the mainline quests. I could get dragons to actually start appearing and be out and about. Hello, Mr. Creature.
It's no fun getting pushed
Well,
around all
well,
the
you
time.
Ben B.
Come to chat with an old woman, Do your good deed.
I do think going to Windhelm's probably the next right move. At the very least, I think we're going to be going and getting a taxi somewhere, or a carriage, if you want to use the correct terminology of it. A taxi. You can't tell me it's not. Although doing that in the rain, I am going to slowly freeze to death, haven't I? Which isn't ideal. It's not ideal. Any chance my horse is respawned? No. I swear, this is a scam. Horse is just... Okay, before we talk to him. Windhelm had one quest. Veteran's Retreat's actually really close. We could do that one. Do that one. Apart from that, we seem to really have many quest markers. I swear we should. Just Jarlfart Priest down here. Okay. Okay, let's do Redderon's Rest then. Let's go do that. Because then we can get a carriage to either Windhelm or Falkreath. And from there, just do something, I don't know. I mean, one of them was talking to Jarl, the other one seemed more exciting, but not by much. It was just searching for Talos? No, that's not it. That's been marked, but it's not telling me where to go. The other one was talking to someone. I don't think I remember why I have to do that. Okay, it should be out west, right? Yeah, pretty much that one I'm looking at. I do hope that there's not any giants who want to munch on me in this direction, but there's a good chance there is. So I do want to be careful. Not too careful, mind. Being too careful might also lead to my death. I'm very squishy. I'm quite concerned about my general well-being, but on the other hand, mud crabs, who really want to murder me, I should be trying to murder them back. Where are my friends at? See Reigns, and see the other one. Who read Skyrim and instantly joined. You know what? Fair. Fair. I'm just going around whacking some crabs currently. Also, giants, but I'm not whacking giants. I don't trust myself with that. I've lost my horse. Don't know where he is. That's... screw it. Drop a quick save.
Some people ask me why I won't stick to one job and settle down.
Ow, he hurts. That's fine. We've murdered Big Cat. Hjalmar, while I appreciate you talking, maybe not the time. Maybe not the time. Okay, get my... where is it? Healing? Where's healing? There it is. Get me healing out. Heal up. I'll be fine. Last summon is 11 enterprise valuation. She didn't install the right one after. Oh my god, poor you, Drea. Poor you. I can't say that I envy you having to download it a second time. Because it's not just downloading, you need to download, then get it installed and such as well. Like, there's a lot to getting Windows set up. We're about at Radagon's Rest, or Radoran's? I can't remember. It's Rad something's Rest, right? I'm not completely off. I have Google it. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. That's Redderon. There we go. Also, what is the chair? I mean, do you mean this chair? I'm assuming? It's a fine enough chair. It's not the same one I had before, because I mean this one was left in the flat by the last person. My flatmate didn't want it, and I thought, yeah, saves me getting a new chair. So, or not a new chair, but carrying my chair up, I think 4 flights of stairs to actually get into a flat. Because I'd rather not be carrying a big chair up there. Yeah, I mean, it's a fine chair. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't see why you're complaining about it at all. It's not that the other chair would be heavier, it's just because it's an odd shape. It wouldn't be the easiest to really move. Apparently it's around there I need. Like this. There we go. Let's get me Master Lockpick, man. That was not really worth it. There we go. Oh, that's actually quite a nice one. Undead up to level 35. And it's also healing. It's quite nice. Not gonna complain at that. And good to hear, Drainer. Good to hear. I appreciate you letting me know. By the way, I am only supposed to have a 1 companion. He refuses to leave. I don't know why Rain's just not wanting to go. So, I mean, he's hanging around, and I can't get rid of him without murdering him. So we've just got Murder Orphan permanently.
No rough stuff. Just take it and go. Don't sound like much fun, though.
Bandits seem to be that way.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Yeah, it's not a surprise. I'm still stealthy, right? No. Oh, you're a bit cheap. Okay. This is fine. Just block him a bit. I did not want to attack Kalmar, so I had to wildly change that. But yeah, we could get some heavy armor. Do we want to go over to heavy armor? I'm half tempted to, but at the same time, it's really bloody heavy, like 35 weight for some chainmail. I don't know. I can't afford a parry weight. This chest isn't also trapped, is it? Just in front of it was. And I mean, treasure map. We also have this. Sure. This is better than what I thought I'd find in here. I can get the sword. I can also get an Orcish greatsword, fancy ring of alteration, and I mean it's not S, but a warhammer. Hello, Mr.
The name's Jormir, and I'm just the man for. Right. Let's trade.
Let's give
That's
you
what you
this
said,
stuff
right?
I just picked up.
You wanted to trade?
Because yeah, I need to empty out my inventory. I've got way too much stuff. Just filling it up. What can I get rid of? Because I mean, largely, I don't need most of what I've got. If I give you these, that's me now down to a reasonable weight. That should be fine then, yeah? I think that should be fine. What is giving me so much weight for? I don't understand. Is it because I'm carrying around 2 salmon? Maybe? Like, I would imagine it's partly due to all of the food I'm carrying around, but I mean, cabbages take up a good bit. Why is it taking up so much? There's also spell tools, which honestly I should keep on me. Do I have anything else to give him? Not really, no. And you know what? Yeah, if you're going to be using a
Just throw everything in
two-handed
the
sword.
sack. And if you see my shoe brush somewhere in there, let me know.
Two-handed sword, if you're using it, I will, if I can find it, give you some soul gems. Where does soul gems live? There we are. Give you that one, give you that one. give you those two and all 12 of them. Because he's now got a good chance of actually trapping someone's soul, doesn't he? Yeah, I'm kind of curious. What can you do for
What
me?
is it? Need something cooked? Polished? Lectured? What can I do for you?
Okay, so that's just how you give him directions. Alright. Alright. I'll take a leg of goat. I need to stop doing this. I've got too much food. I'm looting everything. I really don't need to. Okay, now that was just them hitting that. That's not actually an enemy. But yeah, I don't entirely know why Rains is still following. It seems quite powerful having 2 followers. At the same time, I did take away most of Rains' stuff I'd given. So, I guess it is fine. I mean, he's just fighting with Woodsman's axe and the pickaxe currently. Which is fine, I guess. Yeah, Whiterun, return the sword. That's my next goal. Let's head off what should be about this direction. Just keep in mind, I will need to go to sleep at some point. I'm currently not the best in terms of magicka. I don't use a lot of magic though. This is not the worst. I've got... I swear I killed these mud crabs last time. Let me just remember block. Whack. Ow, it actually hurt quite a bit. Oh! That wasn't that fast. Didn't you fulfill a soldier?
We've stopped. You're not going to fire me, are you?
And I'm not going to fire you. You doing okay?
You forget.
That's...
Yeah, I've been on thousands of adventures
You're fine
before.
absorbing souls.
This
right?
is
Okay.
nothing. I've defeated the most celebrated warriors in all of Skyrim. Bested Daedric princes against seemingly insurmountable odds. Not even my mother worries about my safety anymore. Although, she does manage to pester me in other ways. She keeps sending me letters via courier, asking about my love life. She doesn't realize we heroes are married to adventure. Am I right?
I like this guy, but... I mean, I think you can find... probably... time for both. Who's a reject marriage? Typically people who... Okay, no, I think you can find time.
I don't think so. I played out the scenario in my head, and devoting half your time almost always makes you half a hero.
You know what? Fair enough. Fair
Right
enough.
behind you.
He is... He's a weird, like... person who seemingly his mother's kind of overprotective. Kind of... trying to get him to act in certain ways. I'm sorry, Rolf. I'm sure you could have taken it. I mean, I kind of need the one-handed experience. I apologise, shall not. What are you fighting now? You're not fighting anything, you're just...
Trolls are strong and powerful,
getting your weapons,
but
I've got mine.
terribly slow. And you can't damage what you can't hit. I just tire them out and strike the killing blow.
Elk. It's fine, just make my way back to Whiterun and we're all good. God, there's a lot of walking around in this game, isn't there? There really is. If only I had some kind of four-legged vehicle that could transport me around and didn't run away at inopportune times. That's almost a horse, apart from the whole not running away. Because yeah, he's not the best horse one I got. I believe we named him Tesco Lasagna, because he just scampered. Left me alone. I don't know where he's gone. I don't know if he's going to come back. But I kind of hope he comes back. I really want my horse back. spent good money on him. And he's just bloody alive. I don't know where he went. I'm hoping he appears after like one of the carriage rides, fast travel kind of things. Not quite fast travel, but fast travel as far as fast travel is allowed in the survival mode. Yeah, up we go. We should be hopefully doing fine.
Speak.
All we need to do now is find the man to give this ancestral sword to. Who are they? I don't rightly know. Hopefully shouldn't be too hard to find though.
There's
This
a
way
room
somewhere.
Skyrim. Can't
Oh, is
neither
it-
magic nor
is it
the
you?
passing
You
of
tried
time.
mercenary work? It might suit you.
Yeah, sure.
You
I've got
found
your
it.
sword.
I've been looking for that blade for months. You took on all those bandits yourself?
I'll be
Thank
honest,
you.
not myself.
Here,
I had two
my father had a
friends.
favorite sword and shield technique. Let me teach it to you in honor of his memory.
Oh. Well, got some one-handers and some block. It's quite nice.
Right then.
Well, I guess that's that.
I work
I'd say
with
that was
my
worth
mother.
it.
Sell fruits and vegetables.
It gives me a level up, which I think we'll bank in once we fast travel to either Windhelm or Valkyrie, wasn't it? So yeah, back out the city. Unless we could go buy the general goods, maybe
Speak.
sell off the amethysts and that we've got. But no, we're fine. We're doing perfectly well. Greens is still following me for no good reason. I've got kind of weird, amiable person following us around as well. I do like him. Oh, what the hell? But I swear we should not be flashing. We should not be flashing. I don't know what the... Is it Hjalmar I've been calling her? I don't know if that's actually his name. What's that flashing? I'd like to have your carriage, please, before I get more confused. We're going to Windhelm.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
I'm in the back, and Joromir is what he is. Joromir. Remember, Joromir is his name. Yeah, I guess off we ride in the rain, hoping it freeze to death. When hungry, you wield weapons more sluggishly and block less damage, so you need to keep yourself fed to be in peak fighting form. Which makes sense. Okay, up this way. We should be fine, we'll get into the city, rest in the inn, eat our breakfast in the morning, and we'll be fine. Apparently very cold,
Horses.
understandable.
All day long.
It's just snow about, innit?
Do you have any idea how dull horses are?
Windhelm. Maybe just see what we can find. I don't entirely know what we're doing here. We apparently have someone to talk to.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
Racism.
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Speak.
Maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Yeah, just racism.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy.
Stop it.
We got ways of finding out what you really are.
I feel like the possibilities are endless.
You know, Ken?
Do you hate the Dark Elves?
I think
Are you here to
I'm
bully
mostly
us and tell
fine.
us to leave?
Yeah, no, I think
You've
you're
come
fine
to
enough.
the wrong city then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you.
I mean, is there any chance she is a spy? Like, I don't want to just go with the whole compassion play without any of the facts.
Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us.
No.
And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying.
You wouldn't say orcs are gonna get in trouble here, would you? Because, I mean...
Until next time.
I'm a ginger orc. I've not got much going for me. No, don't go into back streets. I need to find an inn first.
We're one of the same kind.
I'm looking for an inn. It's
I'm glad to have met you.
probably not here, is it? Yeah, no, that's looking more like a church. If there is an inn, it's gonna be near a main street. I don't know. Let me just get a light out. I can't bloody see. I've made my game be darker and I can't see because of it. There. Ends. There's a person here.
Brilliant.
Walking in this direction. So that means this is somewhere there could be an inn. It's not an inn. Is this the residential district? I'm looking for somewhere I can sleep. Where is the inn? I'm quite cold. I need somewhere to sleep. That's just the way back out. I've completely gotten turned around. Where the hell am I? I'm very lost. Very, very lost. Okay, that's me back to middle again. Any chance this could be an inn? That's the Temple of Talos. We could go in there. We might have beds. Yeah, I'm starting to think graveyard not the place where you'd have an inn. Can't help think that could be the case. So yeah, make my way out. If I was an inn, I would be this building around here, right? Candlehearth Hall. I hope this is it. It had a sign. So it's something of importance.
Come on in. We've got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
What? Apparently, yes. This is the place I've been searching for. Lovely.
Every night.
This here's Candlehearth Hall.
Rent a room, but also, firstly,
take a look.
Do you have salt? You do. I also need to sneeze. Oh, bless me. I made myself sit here, but bless me nonetheless. Cooked pogfish. Not what I'll do for my breakfast. There we go. Same price as a room, that.
Sure thing.
Same
it's
price
yours
as
for
a room.
day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Room, presumably not this one.
I still can't believe Isabella's gone. She was such a helpful young lass.
It's kitchen. This one is my bed. It's not owned anyway, so presumably my bed. Let's sleep 8 hours. 8 hours isn't normal enough amount of time, right? I'll give me maybe a well-rested bonus. I don't know if that's a thing. Yeah, we would like... Well, just more health. I really do need the health. Yeah, enchanting. Tempted to make more powerful. I'm gonna do it though. It would be from frost, so I need to get up to there. And yeah, I don't think we need it immediately. Heavy armor? I don't think we need. Locking? I'm tempted. Two-handed, no. One-handed? Could make our maces even stronger. We need to get a higher level for it. We can't get them. We're not doing dual wielding. What skill do we want? Possibly just light armor. There's also speech, which is currently being boosted. I don't think we need too badly. Potions, yeah, no. Is that what? Conjuration, maybe? Half the magicka. You know what? Yeah. I think we want half the magicka cost on our healing. Sounds nice. Be well rested. I am, however, hungry. That's fine because I have an awful lot to pick from. I did get some cooked hogfish though. That's meant to be my breakfast. Still peckish. In which case, wash down with a bit of wine. And what else do we have? We can have some sweet things. There we go. It's not entirely fed me. You know what? It's probably fine. It's probably good enough. It's probably good enough. And also, is this usable? It is. Okay. Cook something up. We would like... probably not cabbage soup. I'm gonna go for a nice roast like a goat. No, roast venison. Nice venison.
Redguard, Argonians. We're not in Riverwood anymore, are we? Apologies to find out.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over in Windhelm for a while.
Is that someone talking to me? Sorry? I'm confused. I thought maybe she was talking to me. I don't know who it was who mentioned anything. Yeah, out to Windhelm. And we're gonna find whoever we're supposed to try and talk to. Who it is. I don't. I don't know if I'm meant to know. But yeah, there's someone inside Windhelm. In one of these houses. Presumably this marker I'm immediately looking at looks about correct. In that building. In which case, where is the entrance? The entrance isn't the most obvious, is it? Is it up here? Have I just like looped around? Where am I meant to go? Is this where I'm meant to go?
Then it's true, what everyone is saying.
Yeah.
That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood.
Who's not supposed to like that?
Always with the nonsense. No, no.
Did I ever
of course
tell you
not.
how breathtaking I look when I'm choking a bandit?
Fine, then I'll invite him out to play.
And I'll show
He
you.
lives right there. I'm going to knock on his door.
No, child, wait! That boy, that house, they are cursed.
Ha! Then I'm right. I knew it. He's trying to have somebody killed.
All right, I won't deny it, child. What you heard is true. But Aventus Aretino
Shut up,
walks the
Grace. I
dark
don't even
path.
want you following me
His
right now.
actions can lead only to ruin.
Listening in
Now,
this.
enough. We will speak no more of this.
Speak.
I am the only friend you
Never mind.
need.
I need them to leave.
What?
Apparently to get into this house, I need to do a little bit of lockpicking, which moral grey area, I would say. It's not exactly the most appreciated thing to be doing in the middle of the day.
Please, how long must I do this? I keep praying, Night Mother. Why won't you answer me?
Hello.
Finally! My prayers have been answered!
So this is a Dark Brotherhood thing I'm doing,
It
right?
worked! I knew you'd come! I just knew it! I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things, and then you came! An assassin from the Dark Brotherhood!
Sure. I'm willing to commit identity fraud.
It took so long.
Or just straight up lie to
very
Ken,
long.
whichever you want
But now
to
that
take
you're
it
here,
as.
you can accept my contract.
A contract. So I'm going to
My
kill
mother,
someone?
she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften, Honor Hall. The headmistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grella the Kind. But she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here and you can kill Grella the Kind.
So you want me to go murder some person who runs an orphanage? I don't entirely understand what I'm being asked to do. But I mean, sure, I'll do that. That sounds.
Found any lawbreakers?
reasonable, sure.
Squealed when you
I can probably murder some old woman. However, that does lead me to one question, which is, why the hell am I all the way up here if it's just for some kid? I kinda thought this would be more important. I mean, I know Dark Brotherhood and all, but I've got a mace. I'm not an assassin. I don't know many assassins who run around with a mace. I really don't.
Speak.
But sure, it's fine, you know. It's fine. At the very least, maybe our horses respawned. And if that's the case, I mean, I'll be happy enough to just know it's still alive. I don't know if I'll immediately take it with me or anything. That looks like it could be my horse. Is this my horse? Lovely. Mr. Carriage Man? Where are you? I swear you used to be there with campfire. Carriage guy?
I hope someday we'll get to know each other better.
I don't think the carriage
See
guy.
why the North's
no.
like Skyrim. Its crisp air is wonderful for the lungs.
Yeah, Carriage Man's not here, is he? Unless, no, he's on his carriage. He's on his carriage.
Sometimes the difference between life and death is...
So we want to go to...
I can take you to... Where do you want to go? My carriage?
Yeah,
Where do you want to go?
Grifton, please. Where is it? There we go.
Climb
Grifton.
in back and we'll be off. Oh,
Hopefully I won't freeze to death while travelling.
Speak.
Oh, oh my god, freeze. I don't know why he's following me. He reasonably shouldn't be. But oh well, I guess. Oh well. I mean, I'm not against him coming along.
Speak.
He's not really supposed to. I'm kind of not supposed to have too many followers, because it kind of breaks the balance of the game. Yeah, Riften.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
That's
For the
extortion.
privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
Yeah, it's an obvious shakedown, but I will pay. Or, nah, I'll persuade.
All right, keep your voice down.
I'll persuade.
You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate.
Speak.
There we go, I guess. There we go. Should we get the Open Cities mod, do you think? I don't know if there's anyone in chat. Should
Fine. If you won't listen to me, I'll find someone who will.
I had another run with it.
Yes?
You seem to be making a fuss immediately.
Huh? Well, not really.
One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail.
Oh, that's too bad. Just feel better, you know?
Well, I was taking an evening walk like I always do, and I saw some men outside the Echo Deep Mine. The thing is, they looked like mercenaries, up to no
name.
good.
Looking like mercenaries up to no good. Bandits, Sven, I would
I've
imagine?
never seen them around here, and they look real tough. In addition, the Echo Deep Mines are not a place people go. There are myths about it.
And these myths haven't happened to involve like ghosts or vampires or anything of that sort.
All
is it?
sorts of stories. Some say it's haunted by ghosts. Some say a wealthy bandit lord hides out in it, quietly contributing to the crime in Riften. Some people even say that deep within the mines there are Dwemer ruins, full of all sorts of automatons, just waiting to slay whoever enters.
And the problem is these people potentially going to explore due to these rumours?
On my way back from my walk, I passed the mine entrance again. I heard all sorts of horrific noises. I reckon something happened to those men. Anyone going to those mines is up to no good. Now, I've asked the guard to take a look, but they just ignore me. I need someone to see what's happened. Would you go look for me? Please, if they're planning something, the city guard needs to know. Please, go check for me.
I mean, sure.
Finally, thank you. I'll mark it down on your map. Just be careful. We still don't know what's in there.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble?
I'm just passing through, please.
Yeah? Well, I got news for you. There's nothing to see here. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
What the hell are you on about?
The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
I mean... Yeah, no, I'm good.
Then we're speaking the same language. Good.
Just get my speech.
So what do you want to know?
Nothing right now. Something has come to my attention.
Right.
I want to give you stuff. There we go.
Sorry.
Menu's properly
Sure
appeared this
thing.
time.
Take whatever you need.
I've got a torch. I meant to give it to this man. Where would my torch be? You know, I can search, can't I? There you go.
Right behind you.
He now has a
Trees.
torch. He can light up for me.
Reminds me of autumn at home.
Game crashed? Game has, I believe, crashed. Yeah, game looks to have crashed. Alright. Just task manager it, that's fine. To figure out where the hell the mouse cursor has gotten to. How do I get a mouse cursor back? Ah, it's Control Delete, wasn't it? Control Delete. Is that? Yeah, that gets me mouse cursor. End task, let's open Skyrim again. Bank flight, not done much since we entered the city. We should be fine. We just need to launch Skyrim again. The game works most of the time. It's fine. It's all fine. Just wait a moment, you know? Any minute now. The game will let me launch it up again. Do a load into, I'd imagine, when we enter the Rift, you know? Just give it a moment. It's definitely launching. Alright. Continue. You should be happy. I can't think of why it wouldn't be. So we should be fine. Alright.
I had another run-in.
First things first.
Oh,
Jormir.
I was a little busy fending off this goblin
if
horde.
possible,
Did you need something?
would like to give you a torch.
Of course. Just throw everything in the sack.
Hopefully it
If
won't
you see my shoe brush somewhere in there,
kill you.
let me know.
I don't
They
want to kill the
represent
game.
reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
Torch. I should probably just search. I really should, but I give him a tomato. There we go.
Right behind you.
Perfect. Drop a
Heard
quick
they're
save.
reforming the Dawn Guard.
Start around the mall.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses.
When
you borrowed the money, you said
you can ignore him.
for double the usual.
Right, trying to go.
I know but how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Am I not doing the... No? It's lost. Ah, there it is. That's what I want to do.
Speak.
Keep
I think that's in here, isn't
and
it?
nothing would have happened to it.
Because I had meant to go to Falkreath.
Yes.
But now that I'm here,
Why are you doing
fairly
this to me?
certain this is where I need to be. Game is crashing again. It does not like Crifton. Why does the game not like Crifton? That's weird. That is weird. Alright, same as before, I'll try and get this sorted. This is fine. Maybe we just leave Riften be, you know? Well, I'll come back to it another time. It's fine. It's fine. Oh dear. Let's give it another moment. If it keeps crashing and drifting, I might not ever be able to come back. It's a shame, because this is where you do the fishing quests. I'm fairly certain. Anyway, this is where you do the fishing quests.
I know. I just don't want you to leave.
Speak.
You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
This maybe be something to do with his torch. I don't know. But his torch looks a lot brighter than those other ones.
I've
Yeah,
never
I'm
seen
gonna
the
try
old
this
this
again.
upset about anything.
I don't
Maul.
know you. You and Riften,
Yeah,
you could pretend not to hear me all you
just
want,
gonna keep
but you
going.
better stay
I'm
out
really
of the
getting
black
tired.
boots.
Is the
When I
game
borrowed the money,
going to crash? No? No, it looks to be fine for now. If it crashes once more, I am just gonna leave Riften. Yeah, wanting to do orphanage quest currently. Murder Grelod, and we should be fine. Just need to sneak in, give her a whack, leave it at that.
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Grelod.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff will get adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you.
Can I just...
That, my darlings, is why you're here. Why you will always be here. Until the day you come of age
No,
and
that
get
doesn't
thrown into that
hit.
wide, horrible...
It's Grelod.
Victory!
Okay.
Someone has killed Grelod.
Grelod is dead. Aventus did it.
Hooray. There's no gonna stop me.
Hooray! Grelod the kind is dead at last. We're saved.
You find the
Yay!
Aventus
rifts?
really did it.
No?
He got the dark enough to kill old Grelod.
The people here are ready to reclaim their city.
Speak.
I can feel it.
Sure.
All they need is a hero to lead them.
Quest complete. I've done that. That seems fine. And now we leave, because we need Rifter. Not right now. Come back another time to do fishing, but I'm worried it's going to crash. So we're leaving it be.
If you're looking for
Stop.
a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband. If you're looking for company...
And I'm not looking for either, but I appreciate being a potential customer, I guess. Yeah, where to from here? Do we have anything down this corner? I don't think we do. I think we just want to go to Falkreath next. In which case, Mr. Carriage Man?
Need a ride?
Yep.
I can take you to any of the... Where do you want to go?
Yes, I would like Falkreath, if possible. It's an expensive one.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
That must mean it's a good area.
Nice
In
weather
which
for a
case, if I'm
ride.
being offered a
Call it
house
back.
fair, I mean, I'm tempted to just go for it, you know? Yeah, Falkreath, it's kind of near the start. I would have thought it'd be an easier place to get to, and it would cost you 50 gold.
Speak.
Okay, eat more food. Fast travelling takes a lot out of you. Eat a venison
Forming a
chop.
Dawn Guard.
Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften.
Most relevant quest is going to be that big marker up in my compass. And then I'm going to here. Talk to Jarl. So I'm just going to go do a bit of busy work, is all. I don't know how they've heard of me, but they offered me a house.
Yes? What is it that you want?
Yeah, I've got one letter that was sent by courier, despite me never actually doing anything.
Ah, it's you? Yes, well, now we'll see if the stories about you are true. There's a group of bandits in my hold that I may have had a few discreet dealings with. The cut they were giving me was good at first, but now it's time to clean things up. Go and take care of it.
So, he's corrupt, been working with bandits.
Good.
He now wants them gone. I don't like this.
Execute every last bandit. Spare no one.
I don't trust him at all. He would backstab me.
Did I ever tell you how breathtaking I look
on
when I'm
a
shooting a bandit? Find one.
Brains, I like you flirting with me, but we've got more important things. Is that miscellaneous? It's not. It's not Angler acquaintances. It's not that one. The law. Interest. Oh. Where is the quest I'm meant to do, is it? Is it this one? Must be that one. Oh, I could do that one. Apparently out in this direction to go. That's the best one. I really feel like
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
It'd be a lot nicer in terms of keeping you safe, but fair enough. Fair enough. They've got what they want to call a wall. I'll leave it be. Okay, we just need to make our way through, get presumably to that house up there. Maybe there's a cave further along. I don't know, but I'm gonna need to try and murder some bandito types. Who presumably aren't gonna be too tough. We are relatively near the starting area. I do remember running into bandits along that bridge before, when doing Daedric Prince's dog mission. Should hopefully be in almost the right kinda area for bandits. I don't know exactly where we're hiding, but we're definitely doing ransom just outside the city. Or like murdering people and robbing them, or there's various things they could have been doing. But we were definitely doing it close enough to the city. The Jarl would have known. They definitely had his permission for a while. Whether he still does is to be kind of later known. Where exactly am I going? I thought it'd be a lot closer than here. No, it's quite far actually. It's actually quite far. You know what? Fine. We can make it. It's all good. We've literally been down here earlier today. This is where I started off looking for my horse, who I should have brought with me when doing this. It's only occurring to me now that I should have. Oh well. I don't know where my companions are. They're back there somewhere, I'd imagine. Are they appearing? No. Sure. They'll find me eventually. It's fine. You know, it's fine. I really should have brought my horse. What's the point of having a horse if you're not going to use it? Like, it's largely my fault because I have terrible memory and completely forgot that I did now have access to my horse.
Ain't this a surprise?
Yeah, this is a surprise. Aren't you right? What a surprise. We don't need any of it, do we? Nah. We're fine. We don't need any of our stuff. Doing perfectly well. Perfectly well. Two of them with me. Two of them are with me. Rains really should not be with me. We can pickpocket Rains. Because he's not a companion. I don't know what he's doing here.
What's that? Is something ahead? Bandits? Beasts? But where's my sword? I think I forgot my sword.
Definitely went over a tripwire. That's fine. It's probably not, but I'm not dead.
You worried someone will wander in here? The entrance isn't exactly hidden, you know.
This again? Told you, we have someone standing guard out.
What was that?
I like how I ran into both the apparent obstacles we were just on about. We've captured one of their souls. Well done, Bjornir. He's probably gotten the Black Soul gem filled with that. Right? I think that would be what got used. Also, definitely nothing down this bit. Just sneaking about a little. It's not like 100% stealth. Because, I mean, I've got a man following me who's not a companion, therefore stealth isn't 100% reliable. You know what? No, I didn't get a light. So. I was going to say, I'm not using the lights because of that, but no, I need it. There isn't anything here.
I must confess, I haven't fought too many bandits in my lifetime. But if every day you fight lions, it's not too difficult to play house cat.
Awesome? Sure no. Okay. I've been working down here for days now. It's not the time that's getting me though, it's these tunnels. I've told them countless times now to add extra supports to the weak sections of tunnel. If only we had more of those wind beams that we reinforced with bronze bottoms. Honestly, if I hear the earth shift one more time above my head, I'm so stressed I may stop drinking for good. I mean, what's the Nord without his meat? Your guy was crushed and this caved in. Which, to be fair, he had called, and he should have stopped if he didn't trust it. But I guess that's on him. That's not in any way on me. Could we get across? I don't know if we do. Am I just like missing another route I can take? What am I missing here? Am I missing something? Yes, lever. Quite obvious lever. That's what I was missing. You know, that's something I should have been able to spot. But yeah, get my bow out. Just get a bit of archery.
Thought I heard something.
I mean, might as well just kill him with an arrow. I had it ready and he wasn't moving. I was going to put it away, but I mean, if he's not going to put up much of a fight, I'm not going to complain. I didn't get my arrow back, however. I will complain about that. But also take your circlet bow. You can enchant that down the line. Lever, let us lower it. What are we doing next? Got a kitchen. Clairvoyant spell tome. Hello. That looks painful.
Don't you get it?
That went straight through the head. But I mean, yeah, we run. I can't see where she's died. It should be something there. I got my arrow back. There we go. And we get a key. You know, a key is fine by me. There we go. Not anything of interest. It's prison cells, seemingly. Or a prison cell, singular. I have 4. And, that would be Big Bad Boss Man up here, right? Look at that bow he's got. That looks fancy. I want it. I don't know if it is fancy, but I want it. Just wait for him to stop again. Got blacksmith man down here as well.
By the 9.
Okay, where? Okay, that's where a blacksmithing's at.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Okay, got a hit of that outlaw. So you know exactly where I am.
My sister hit harder than you.
Come on, this is fun. And oh, that's a bandit. Leader? Who's the leader?
I'll skin you alive.
The one I was shooting or someone else? I don't know, but apparently that was that. Hooray! I'm not gonna complain. That apparently killed the leader. Who am I to complain? Search for outlaw they had. Honestly, not as good as I was hoping. I thought that might be better. We also do not need their arrows. That's fine. What's out this way? This isn't what I thought I'd be going into. It's a way out. Okay, before we go out, I do at some point need to craft an iron dagger. Which isn't a tough thing to do. However, I need some materials for it. How much I need? I need an iron ingot. That's all I need. All I need. Can I find like any iron ingots? I can't. Exactly as I'm saying it. Read that one. Gets me extra smithing. Take some iron ore. We might as well. Alright. Can make iron fittings for. Yeah, no, we're not doing. Assuming that's for building a house. I can entirely know. Iron buckler, I'm tempted with. It's actually not as good as my current shield. So yeah, we're going to make an iron bag. There we go. Oh my god, we've had that quest for ages. That was one of the first quests we picked up. We finally went and did it. That's good. That's good, we finally got around to it. Do take a coin purse. Yeah, then out the back door. Which, I'm not gonna lie, I'm entirely sure where we'll end up. I did spot a chest here, which we are going to lose. Oh, we're even getting a lockpick it. Isn't that fancy? Let's see, anything actually decent? You know what? Coins and more lockpicks. I'll take it. I will most certainly take it.
Found any lawbreakers? I hope they squealed when you stumbled.
I need to go do Ranger's quest, so you'll leave me alone, don't I? Otherwise it doesn't stop following, but I need to fight Palmer for it. I don't think I can fight Palmer. Like, I can fight the actual guys without too much bother. It's the insects.
What?
Insects really get me for poison. Yeah, that is us fine to go back to Falktree. So that should be all good. That should be all good. It's quite the journey, isn't it? Okay, once we get back, head to Windhelm. Because Windhelm, we can hand in the contract to kill Yellow the Kite. The Dark River good thing. Maybe we get initiated? I don't know how it works. I remember bits of it from what I've seen over the years. I don't entirely know what the trigger is for it to actually get us initiated. I don't even know if I necessarily want it. I don't know. I mean, I like the idea of being an assassin running around the mace and the shield. It also sounds kind of stupid. Which makes me kind of like it more, but still. I don't know how assassin contracts would work. Unless I just do what I did with Gallows and use a bow and arrow from Just across a few rooms, really. Like, not well hidden or anything. I haven't noticed all these trees that have been chopped down. I'm assuming that was during the construction of... What's the place called? The place we start the game. Once it begins with a H, you're gonna have to go into map. Helgen. Yeah, I think that would probably be these chopped for use at Helgen. I don't know. It's hard to say. Yeah, just... There you go. You don't look friendly. Drop a quick save. Oh.
Art is about sacrifice. Well met,
Sure.
traveler. Do you come to watch the dance of bones? To pay homage? Or to learn the craft?
What? Skeletons aren't hostile. You look to be in necromancer robes. You've got a conjuration book and a weird altar. I don't know what you're teaching, but I'm 100%
It doesn't
down for
matter.
this.
I'm not taking disciples. My time is devoted to perfecting my art. This is my latest creation.
Sounds like I've got myself into some bad business here, doesn't it?
What you see before you is art in its purest form, unbound by the conventions of society, free to show the naked truth.
Okay. Dance of Bones. Are we gonna get like a trumpet?
Yes, but as we mortals are given choice, so too are they. They will not dance at your beck and call, nor will they fight if you draw your weapon.
So they're her skeletons, but not hostile unless she attacks them. Assumedly. You'd imagine most people aren't the fondest with this, are they?
Appreciation takes many forms. The most spiteful criticism is usually reserved for the most thought-provoking of art. So, I take their criticisms as a compliment.
But yeah, this is art. Why show it here? We're off the road in the middle of nowhere.
The more people view an art piece, the more interpretations are derived from it. Like a flower to the sun, the art flourishes when the light of the people is cast upon it.
Yeah, but as a necromancer, it's going to be putting you in a lot of danger, I'd imagine, when people come to see this.
I'm more than willing to die for my art. Still, I have made some compromises to protect myself. Using skeletons in place of living bodies is one example.
Okay. So, she'll only use the dead. She won't kill people to turn them into things. That's somewhat respectable. I'd say that's respectable enough, right? Is my microphone actually working by? I don't know if my microphone's working. What the hell's going on? Is this picking me up at all? Give me a second. So is this working? Is this picking me up at all? It is. It's just not saying it is inside my streaming software. That's weird. I was quite worried there for a second. It seems to be fine though. That's weird. Okay. Okay. Back to the game. So, you're a necromancer, yes?
Necromancer? I'll forgive your
What
crude
are you
mistake.
exactly?
After all, many fail to see the beauty in that which is soiled. I do not practice the art of necromancy. I practice necromantic art. The distinction is rather important.
Necromantic art being not practicing with necromancy as the final step, but art is what you're aiming for?
I use the tools of conjuration to make art pieces that reflect the human condition, the struggles of man, his joy, his sadness, his frailty. His clothes are stripped, his bones bared for all to see.
Alright,
Yet even an
sure.
artist cannot fully understand a work through a single set of eyes. Tell me, stranger, how does this piece make you feel?
I like her blue eyes, and how they're not murdering me. But yeah, I'd say cautious.
Like most, you fail to consider whether the undead are people. Your instincts tell you they are an imminent threat. My skeletons, however, are docile. Innocents. Brothers in arms, childhood friends, husband and wife. They were once these things. But what are they now? What determines whether one is living or dead?
I mean, I'd say it's the minds, yeah.
You think, therefore you are. Simple, yet profound. It is unwise, however, to dismiss the effect of the body completely. Are our destinies not changed by the shape of our bodies? Is a cripple not born to spite? Are wars not fought over the hand of a maiden? Think on that, traveler. Then gaze upon this piece again.
I'm assuming, like, this isn't just something you picked up on your own, right? Like, you don't just learn to create skeletons, do you? Just from a single book.
I trained at the College of Winterhold, where necromancy is legal and accepted, but only for research and study. My views regarding the artistic potential of the undead were not readily embraced.
So, you were kicked out because you're being too artsy with your magic?
The parting was mutual. But I'll say this. Contrary to what some may tell you, I have no interest in using the dead as a weapon. If we truly wish to understand the nature of our existence, we must bring death to life and life to death.
The latter of those
so the two may define the void between.
But yeah, I'm assuming you had a lot better in terms of funding and such.
Only the presence of my colleagues. So many brilliant minds, each a treasure trove of the profound. Some, like Master Gester, would challenge your mind with hypotheticals, questions that had no answer.
Hey. She's a very artsy type, isn't she?
Very well. Consider the following. In your travels, you come across a man living in an abandoned house. There is evidence that he is a deplorable man, a murderer, a rapist, a thief. However, he is also a brilliant alchemist. He is on the verge of a breakthrough potion that will cure any disease. This is important, as a new plague is spreading across the land. However, if the man is allowed to sell the potion, he will become very powerful and very rich. Many will suffer at his hand. What do you do? Give me an answer, traveler, and learn more about yourself.
Okay, that is a weird hypothetical. So, a man who is very clearly a bad man is also a brilliant, talented man who's going to potentially save a lot of lives.
My mother's a sweet woman. She passes on my tales to
At the end of the
townsfolk as if
day,
they were true. I don't mind, seeing as they someday will be.
I think the man is going to save more lives than he is going to ruin. The plague, depending on what kind it is, it could permanently cripple someone. I'm gonna go with option 2.
You see the carnage before you, the bodies of children, the journals detailing the man's despicable acts. Yet you keep your mind logical and cold. Can this be called virtue, or the sign of a leader, ready to make the hard decision? Does one want a leader who rules without compassion?
That's an interesting hypothetical. I'm gonna
What do
leave
you
you
do?
be.
Give me an answer, traveler, and learn more about yourself.
Yeah. What an interesting place.
Speak.
Well, to I've got mildly sidetracked with that. That's an interesting encounter. Not a quest, not anything really, just an interesting conversation with an interesting NPC. Was that cut content, something that had been added in through one of my mods? I don't know. That really was interesting. It's just, I don't think I'll ever encounter it again, so I don't know how important that is.
Are you
Still,
finished ogling the
definitely
grotesque?
appreciate it.
I suppose I should be grateful you didn't submit.
Yeah, afflicted refugee, woe is you, and all of that. I don't know why they're so hostile, the afflicted refugees. I can understand getting annoyed at people avoiding you and stuff, but still, they're also hostile. They're... Hello?
I'll kill you if I have to.
Vampire!
Now you'll pay.
And do we join in? I don't know.
You won't get the best of me.
I think we've already got this going well, but we might not join. We just need to go this way anyway, so why not? She's definitely running. Come on, we can give her a whack. She's good at running, isn't she? Be careful I don't hit the vampire hunters. Okay.
Well.
There we go. Bring us stamina. Do take that. Vampire robes we do not want. Take vampire dust.
We've been chasing
Give that
that
a
thief
munch
for a long
later.
time. On behalf of the Vigil, you have my thanks.
What?
Am I supposed to talk to you?
You speak to a vigilant of Stendar. For the Vigil with any Daedra, the
No,
mercy of
no, no,
Stendar
no,
does
no,
not
no.
extend to
I
Daedra.
give him a hand, but neither of those two matter. They're just fairly generic, we hunt vampire types. I want to head off in this direction. But I am just going to beeline it, because I do need to get to the end. I'm looking at my magic down there. It's not in good shape. It really isn't. So yeah, there we go. I'll probably hand my thing into the Jarl, then I'll go to the inn. As if I can find my way around the town. It's not dark as anything, isn't it? Stuck in a rock. Yeah, this is
The god Arche
not
was
easy
once like
to
us.
find my way around.
On to winding
I think this is me getting back to main path here, yeah? Yeah, that looks about right. So, head to the Jarl, he, I believe, was in this one here, wasn't he? Yeah, he's in this building. 2 hours longhouse. If he's in bed, we can wake him up. He doesn't matter, he doesn't just sleep. He's a dick anyway. He's even in bed.
Good to see you. Finally, someone useful. Yes.
Yes, Kelvin
Teach them to
Nerval.
stop paying me. Here, you deserve a reward for your service. You know what? I like you. You're not afraid to get your hands dirty. I hereby grant you permission to purchase property in Falkreath Hold. Talk to my steward if you're interested.
Yeah,
Come and see me again sometime. I might have
still don't like this guy, but there we go. There we go. We could maybe get ourselves a house here. I'd be tempted if the Jarl wasn't such a very obviously corrupt man. Yeah, let's rest in it in. I'm assuming this one's in. It's got a sign. Yeah, Dead Man's Drink. Seems like the right kind of name.
Is there something
What
I
is
can help you
bones?
with?
Hello,
Welcome to Dead Man's
I would
Drink.
like to buy some
Sate
salt.
that appetite.
Salt and just a little meal. Cooked beef, that'll do. Rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room.
Presumably this one? Yes. Sleep 7 hours. That'll be fine for me. That should hopefully get me all rested up in terms of mana. Yeah.
Be careful.
No.
Let me know if there's anything else.
Come in here. There we go. Now we need to eat my breakfast. Something smaller, an apple pie will do.
Sure as bones. Handsome man in blood.
Do we want to do any else? I think we do. Or we leave. Salt we're not using. Pine thrush egg. We know entirely what mud crab chicken does, which is nice. Eggs, some honeycomb, and I have a same pants. I just got to store stamina out of all of it. That's quite nice. So all these together, resist poisons being learned.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors.
Season crown and this flower as
Drink
well
to our
as
youth, to days come and gone.
a bee. Nothing. Alright, that's enough for now.
Is just
That is more than enough for me.
drive out the storm cloaks and restore
Oh, things distract me.
blood and our steel.
We need to do Rain's quest, otherwise he's never going to leave me be easy. Or is he? Ah, never mind. He's coming anyway. Okay, before we do leave, check how much a house is. Because how much money do I have? I've got $2 grand. I've got no idea what to spend it on. So I do want to figure out what exactly I need to do to get a house. Like, where is the man to talk to him? It's not you, is it? I don't think so. Just scan all of these for my map. I don't know if any of these are new things, but presumably yes.
I protect the Jarl, whoever that might be.
You're not buying these. Okay, you usually live up there, then presumably...
I'm the steward here.
You're one of these.
Siggeir can sometimes act too quickly, but he does listen to Helver.
How does one buy a house?
There's no house available, but I could sell you a fine piece of land where you could build your own house.
This is where Bruce hinges come into. 5,000.
As you wish.
For a bit of land, not even a house there.
May wisdom forever light your path.
Okay. We're gonna do that eventually. But I can't help but feel 5,000 is awfully steep of a price.
What is it? Dragons?
Is that my horse? It's a horse with no one on it. It might be Hod Towers. It's Hod cowards. Okay, I'm such a weird looking thing. Yeah, I would want to go to Windhelm. Yes, Windhelm next. I don't know, do I want to get a carriage? Get a carriage up. Yeah, it's probably for the best, isn't it? Alright. Horse, we're gonna head out over this way, because this is where the carriage came in. Presumably where the carriage leaves from is over here somewhere. Right? Where is the carriage? I swear it came in over here. Okay, let me get off the horse. Where?
I never realized how much day
Where did I come
to day
into the city?
labor
I swear it was through this side.
walking
right?
we adventurers do.
Remember walking up
I
here.
guess that's the sort of stuff they leave out
then
in the tale.
finding the Jarl's house. Okay, no, I must have come in from this side. Okay.
Helgen. Destroyed by a dragon. Hard to believe, isn't it?
Where's Mr. Carriage Man? Yes, hard to believe Helgen was destroyed, but where's the carriage guy? He's just not here. No, he's just not here. There. Yes, we're on a horse to Windhelm. That's fine. Let's get you.
If it's a duel you seek, stranger, then I suggest you leave. I am not here to fulfill your desire
no.
for pain, or free you from your wretched existence. At least.
I was wondering why you stood there, just staring at the Jarl's house. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Very well.
I'll leave you be. You don't seem like the most approachable type. Well, out of the city we will be going then. Hello, horse. I would like to climb on top of you. And then we shall ride. Hopefully. Which, I mean, it's going to be quite a long journey, isn't it? And the horse is not very quick. I might get a better horse's mod or something. I don't know if that exists. But this is him galloping. And he goes this fast. He's not a very quick horse. Okay, not there. We want somewhere else. We want... Where do we actually go? North, then northeast. Okay, so probably around this direction. This is fine. A few rocks in the road from when we passed through a while back with the dog from the Daedric Prince. We're fine. Let's head up in this direction. There's a guard just running. Or is he an Imperial soldier? Might be a soldier. I don't know, but he was running from something. And hopefully it's not something that's a threat to me. I mean, I don't want to be in danger. I don't know if that's something most people think in this. I'd imagine so. But on the other hand, danger does mean XP, doesn't it? It's going to be quite a long journey. I wish I could get a horse for my friends. It'd be quite nice. Because I can't even see them behind me. So I'd be entirely up for buying them a horse. Like, it's 1,000 gold to get a horse. If I could buy one for my companion, I'd say it'd be 1,000 gold relatively well spent.
You won't leave here alive.
Yes, hello. Old Mr. Bandit Man. Don't murder my horse. Get! Come on, just stop killing my damn horse. Why do they hate my horse? Can't believe this. It's Hjalmar. No, don't murder him.
You call yourself a Nord?
I mean, you've got lots of burnt corpses that I don't care too much about them, but you're doing okay for. You don't seem to be doing the best. Okay, let me try ride you. Well, you calm down if you're being ridden. Seemingly so. Let me try and just maneuver you out. How do I get around? I guess we just need to go out this door and then head to different cities. It's annoying, you can't really go through on a horse. It's not ideal, you know. You'd think horse-based traffic could be a relatively important thing. I guess not. You just keep on trying to get to main roads. It's a bit of a weird time though. I know where I'm aiming. We're gonna end up passing through... What's the town called? The first town in the game. I want to say it's like Driftwood or something. I think it is. Riverwood. We're gonna end up passing through there. Just because of how the path's going. Which is fine. It's a nice enough village. It's not the nicest of all of them, but it's nice enough. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for, by the way. I am quite tired. Like, not to an amazing degree am I tired. I'm not feeling awake enough to keep this entertaining. I don't know. I don't know if it's because there's a lot of people also here. I'm running out of things to say while I'm just travelling. A lot of this game is just travelling. I mean, so far we have done a few things. We've actually done some quests. I'm proud of myself. We've not just gone on a wild goose chase this time. Just exploring things randomly for no good reason. Still though, it's not been the most eventful. Yeah, thinking might even just leave it here while we're in Riverwood. It's a fine enough place to leave that thing. So let me just drop a save. Because yeah, I'm enjoying this. I'm just tired. Don't you worry. We will be having a lot more of Hot Tower, our lovely ginger orc in his mask. He's an interesting guy, I quite like him. I also like how the quiver of arrows goes through the backpack. Nice touch there. It's definitely not meant to. But yeah. Next time, I think, go up to Windhelm. And then also go up to Solitude, do Rains' quest.
I've killed a dragon.
I like him following me around.
The secret is to stay
But
in
he's
one of the
not
blind
meant
spots,
to be.
right around
And
the
I
neck.
feel it's kind of cheating. So yeah, that is all for now. I do hope anyone watching has enjoyed. I've certainly enjoyed myself. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening or whatever it might be, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.